Today I show you step by step how to crochet this bullion stitch flower. I post a short tutorial on my all platforms and went viral, and I decided to make a tutorial step by step so everybody can make it. The hook I'm using is 4mm hook. Thank you so much for watching my tutorials and for all the love you give to my videos. We begin with a slip knot and we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now or is chain 1. I go with my hook and I make a slip stitch, and we have a magic circle made with chains. Next we go into the magic circle, we grab the yarn and we make a single crochet. If you want, you can add a marker right here in case you are a beginner. Markers are very important. And I have one single crochet. I will go into the magic circle and make single crochet, and at the end we need to have 16 of them. And I make sure I take this yarn with me like this to hide the yarn, and it's gonna help us to close the magic circle a little bit more. So all the time the yarn like this, grab the yarn, pull through, and then make the single crochet and repeat until we have 16 of them. If you need space, just pull them a little bit and then keep going, making the single crochet. I have my 16 single crochet. Now I go what is the marker and make a slip stitch. Here, if you want, you can chain 1 and cut the yarn, or you can go back what is the magic circle and make another 16 single crochet. And again you can add the marker right here, and the center is gonna pop a little bit more if you do this. Gonna let this like this so I can close the magic circle a little bit more at the end. I have all 16 single crochet. All we need to do is to go what is the marker in both loops and make a slip stitch, then chain 1, and we cut the yarn because I changed the color, and we can just hold this a little bit to close more the magic circle. I change the color and I make a slip knot. And here is very important. Usually we yarn over like this, but for this stitch, bullion stitch, we're gonna go like this with the yarn on the hook, and then again just like this. Gonna start over. So we go with the hook, so the yarn is gonna look like this on the hook, and this 1 time, 2 times, and all the time you see I go with my finger to keep the loops on my hook. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And now I go and in any single crochet both loops I grab the yarn and pull through. What we need to do is to grab the yarn and pull through all the loops. So just go with my finger like this, in this way, right here where is the first loops, and I just very slow I go and pull through. Here I grab the yarn and pull through that loop. And this is the first petal of bullion stitch for our flower. Again, we need to make the 10 loops on the hook. Again, we have to make sure this is the way we go with the yarn on the hook, and that's 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And now I go to the next single crochet. I grab the loop and pull through. I go like this with my fingers, and I grab the yarn and I just pull through and make this loop a little bit longer, so I fix everything to look nice like this. Then I grab the yarn and I pull through. And this is what we need to do in each stitch. At the end we will have 16 bullion stitch petal for our flower, and please don't forget to go in this way with the yarn on the hook and make the 10 of them. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And now the last loop needs to be a little bit loose, so it's gonna be easier to pull the yarn through everything. So that's the last loop. Make sure it's not tight, it's a little bit loose. Then we go to the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through, and make sure it's loose. Even you can pull a little bit to make sure it's loose like this. Then go like this with your fingers, grab the yarn and you see what I do with my hook. I will show you right now. When I go like this, I just do something like this. I move my hook to make sure, but not too fast or too crazy, just a little bit, like this. And it's gonna be easier to pull through all the loops, and the fingers to be like this to keep the loops nice. And you go with the hook, it's gonna just make it much easier to pull through all the loops. So please keep going and repeat in each stitch, and I'll meet you at the end. All my 16 bullion petals are ready, and now what I need to do is to go right here on top of our first bullion stitch and make a slip stitch, and then a chain 1, and we cut the yarn. Then of course we need to hide in the back the yarns And we have the flower, just fix a little bit, and it's so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and I wish you all a wonderful day.